So it's fair to say there's certain stereotypes when it comes to van drivers in the UK. White van men, men with ven, as they called them in Peep Show many years ago. Certain stereotypes when it comes to the people that actually do this job. But I actually do a bit of a double take when I saw this story here on the motoringchronicle.com, because it is more than suggesting that times are very much changing, that they don't chat about football or rugby or complain about their wives or girlfriends. No, instead, apparently they drink herbal tea, do yoga and worry about the environment. Now, I must admit, from one of my previous jobs where I did interact with quite a few tradespeople and, van drivers and engineers and technicians and stuff like that, that is absolutely not the experience that I had. But I've not done that job for some time, so maybe things have changed. But this is going to get some interesting comments, I'm absolutely sure. Let's have a look. I can't even keep a straight face while saying this. I can imagine what the comments are going to be already. Full article on the motoringchronicle.com as always. The outdated image of the British tradesperson as a pie-eating, tea-drinking, white van driving stereotype is officially a thing of the past. New research from Isuzu UK reveals that today's tradespeople are embracing a modern, mindful and environmentally conscious lifestyle. From yoga and meditation to skincare routines and electric vehicles, this new generation is challenging perceptions and proving that being a skilled tradesperson is about much more than just a job. It's a way of life. I mean, it is a way of life, absolutely, but that way of life looks to have altered recently. And according to the research from Isuzu UK, over half, 56% of the tradies surveyed say that they enjoy mindful activities such as yoga, while a whopping 41% admit they prefer cricket to football. 43% care about the planet enough to recycle. Good, I guess. While 62% say that tradespeople are more likely to drive an EV vehicle now than the classic white van because of their concerns about the planet. 36% describe themselves as an avid reader and forget about the clean me vehicles. They do write some interesting stuff, people, on the back of vans, which I cannot repeat on this show because we have to be PG. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The certain symbols, shall we say. As 3/4, 76% pride themselves on always keeping their van clean and tidy. I mean, that's fair. That is a stereotype that is absolutely incorrect. People just throwing stuff in there. But in general, they are very good at that because it makes sense at the end of the day. Why would you not keep your van clean? At least get the back organised or whatever. I'm not talking about hoovering and stuff like that if you don't want to, but you got to keep the back of the van clean because otherwise it's just going to be a nightmare to get things in and out, and it's not really projecting a good image at the end of the day. More than 1 in 5, 22%, have a nightly skincare routine, and 19% drink herbal tea instead of the stereotypical milk and 2 sugars. 3/4, 74% of modern tradespeople would rather have something healthy like a salad or a wrap rather than a pie or a pasty, while 10% even meditate. Wolf whistling out of the window, 43%, and saucy images stuck to the inside of the van, 41%. Empty junk food pockets cluttering up the footwell at 39%, and cigarette butts dotted out around the vehicle, 35%, are all considered the most outdated stereotype. Absolutely. Those are not a thing anymore. For most tradespeople. I'm sure there's some, but yeah, for most, that's not a thing. Along with fluffy dice hanging from the rear view mirror. Wait a minute, vans don't even have a rear view mirror. They don't, because, well, there might be some actually, but all the ones I've been in don't have a rear view mirror. There's no central mirror, so that's not a thing. That's not, in most vans anyway. There might be some models that do, but that's not a thing. Come on. And empty drinks cans, 28% on the floor, are also outdated stereotypes. It's clear from the research that there is a new generation, the modern man, the modern tradesman, tradesperson, I should say. Of course, women doing this in increasing numbers, thankfully, in the UK, and they are not afraid to challenge people when they question it, said George Wallace, the head of marketing at Isuzu UK, who commissioned this research. It's also fascinating to see the vans are becoming a beacon of change for the industry, with many keeping them spotless and turning their backs on the traditional fuel-powered vehicles in favour of electric vehicles so that they can align with the environment and their beliefs. Modern tradesmen can get the job done whilst making a positive difference for the environment. And it seems the first impressions do matter, as 72% of Brits think that vans and vehicles are vital for giving a good impression, while a third, at 32%, admitted that they have judged tradesmen who have turned up for an appointment in a dirty van so much that 73% were less inclined to give them the job. I can believe it. 6 in 10 Brits, 60%, admit they have made a stereotypical joke or commented about tradespeople, even though more than half, at 55%, have worked with tradesmen that have changed their opinion about tradies. Yeah, I can believe that. 79% agree that stereotypes are old-fashioned and outdated, while a whopping 93% agreed that amassing a good list of tradesmen is vital in life. It absolutely is, because if you get a bad one, and trust me, there's bad ones out there, you're not going to be in a good place at that point. It's definitely good to have a little short list, a draft pick, a roster, if you will, the squad. I can't believe I just said that, but yeah, I mean, some of those are absolutely outdated, 100%. I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, yoga at 10%, I can believe. That's 1 in 10 people. I can believe that. Yoga's good for you at the end of the day. I do it. It's a big help at the end of the day. It's not like you're doing it all the time and you're doing it like mid-job. So, oh, no, sorry, I need to break to do a meditation, a bit of yoga, actually. Do you want some chai while I'm at it? You know, that's not going to happen. But yeah, let us know what you think about this in the comments below. Is the modern man having an impact on the modern tradesman? I'm sure that'll get a few votes, a few thoughts, I should say, really, on that. Your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys. Have a great day, and if you're a tradesperson, stay safe out on the roads. And yeah, if anybody challenges you with those stereotypes, go and prove them wrong. Unless they're actually accurate, then prove them right, I guess.